Let me tell you why I am running for Congress. I love America. I am a patriot. A patriot is a person willing to make sacrifices for his country. My heroes are Nathan Hale. I only regret that I have but one life to lose for my country. Then the Brits hanged him. Patrick Henry, give me liberty or give me death. And my favorite, John Paul Jones. As his ship, the Bonhomme Richard, was sinking, the British captain asked if he was ready to give up, and he said, "Sir, I have not yet begun to fight." And he won the battle and took over the Serapis. This is my motto too. I have not yet begun to fight. Since I'm asking you to vote for me, I thought you'd like to know me better. I have a lifetime of creating jobs, balancing budgets, and getting things done for working men and women. I have worked in manufacturing and foreign commerce for over 56 years. I am married with 6 children, 13 grandchildren, and 3 great-grandchildren. This election is about the debt and poverty we are leaving our children. I grew up in Western New York, graduated from Amherst Central High School and the University of Buffalo with a degree in engineering. I served in the Marine Corps and as an officer in the United States Coast Guard. In 1964, I founded the I2R Element Company, which I own and manage. I started the company in my garage. Our United States competitors were 2 large multinational corporations, the Carbonum Company and the Norton Company. Everyone said I would not survive. Well, I proved them wrong. Those multinational corporations no longer exist, and my company is thriving. I2R is the world leader and now the only United States manufacturer of silicon carbide heating elements. The heating elements are used in high-temperature electric furnaces. The plant is located in Akron. I created good-paying jobs, offer employees a good health care plan, and a fully funded profit-sharing retirement plan. The company is not for sale, and I have never outsourced a single job. When I retire, I will give my company to the employees. This rewards my employees for years of loyal service and ensures I2R will not be sold, moved, or closed. Now that's what I call job security. Last year I donated $5 million to the University of Buffalo School of Engineering to help with the education of students from Western New York. I am 78 and not enrolled in Social Security or Medicare. When elected, I will work for $1 a year and not take a government pension or health care. I have been a fiscal conservative all of my life and a Republican most of my life. I voted for Eisenhower, Nixon, Goldwater, Reagan twice. He ran twice, yet I didn't vote twice in 1 year. And I also voted for other Republican presidents. I am now an independent. Some question my switching of political parties. I had and have a very good reason. It was to fight the offshoring of jobs. Both parties have and are offshoring our jobs. From kindergarten on, I pledged allegiance to the United States of America, not the leaders of the Democratic or Republican parties. In the special election on May 24th, I will be on the Tea Party line. When sworn in as your congressman, I will introduce a bill to cut spending by $250 billion. I will cut foreign aid to countries that hate us. We can make countries like Germany and Japan foot the bill to defend themselves. We can cut corporate welfare and corporate tax loopholes. As an example of a loophole, General Electric in 2010, the U.S. profits were $5.1 billion. General Electric 2010 U.S. taxes were zero. We can cut spending by not bombing Libya. As a former Marine and officer in the Coast Guard, I say our troops have fought long enough in Iraq and Afghanistan, and we won. Bring the troops home. Little college now, okay? Short course. Economics 101. The only way to produce wealth is to grow, dig, or manufacture. We have become a nation of consumers of foreign goods. Therefore, we have a huge foreign debt and a huge national debt, with about half of it owed to the Asians. We are paying $4 a gallon, well, $4.09 a gallon paid today, a gallon for gasoline, because we are spending billions of dollars for oil from unstable Muslim countries that hate us. We must drill for oil in Anwar and off the east and west coast and the Gulf of Mexico. We must also use all U.S. energy resources available. We should not burn corn in our cars. We should eat it. Americans should make everything it consumes or uses, from the simplest of the cloth to CAT scan machines. Cutting spending is good, but it will not solve all the deficit problems. The key to reducing the deficit is putting Americans to work. The inflow of revenues to the U.S. Treasury and the Social Security and Medicare trust funds from taxes paid by working Americans can solve the budget problem. American companies will not hire American workers until they have a level playing field. Manufacturing companies need trade, balance, and tariffs to be competitive with the predatory trade policies of foreign countries like China. We cannot make foreign countries do something they don't want to do, and they have it made right now. But we can control our borders and cancel free trade agreements. This will put Americans back to work. The President and leaders of both political parties continue to push free trade agreements like NAFTA. Now it's with Korea, Panama, and Colombia. We have seen the damage that NAFTA has done to our country. I will fight the new NAFTAs that Obama and the Republicans are pushing. The White House and Congress are controlled by the money from the multinational corporations and by Wall Street. I will self-fund my campaign with $3 million, and I cannot be bought. In a perfect world, there are no liars. Unfortunately, we do not live in a perfect world. Jane Corwin is a liar. She has stated liberal Democrats like Nancy Pelosi and Jack Davis must be stopped. I am not and never have been a liberal Democrat, and I will caucus with the GOP. Kathy Hochul is also a liar. She stated, I support the Ryan bill. I do not. The Ryan bill does not reduce spending enough and will cut Social Security and Medicare benefits. I do not support the Ryan bill, and I never said I will cut Social Security and Medicare benefits. I will put Americans back to work. That will solve all their problems. I'm a Marine, a patriot, a fighter, and I have dedicated the rest of my life to cutting spending and saving jobs, farms, and industries. To do this, I need to go to Washington as your congressman. I cannot do this alone. I only get one vote. On May 24th, the day of the special election, it is up to you, and you, and you, and you, who will make the change we need. Please, ask your family, your friends, and your neighbors to vote for a fighter, a Marine, and a patriot. And remember, my favorite, I have not yet begun to fight. America and our children are depending upon you. Thank you for your attention, and good night. Thank you very much. You're on the home now.
Any questions? Any questions?
I didn't plan on it, but yeah, I can do it. I wanted to get on it. I have no problem.
I would like to ask a question.
How do you see that? Maybe you can only hear this question. I know it's a long night.
Okay.
And we're going to convince them.
All right.
I couldn't convince they were going home, so you must get
Fair enough. Thank you. No problem at all.
I want to thank all our speakers tonight. I wish the opponents had been able to make this as well, because we are a nonpartisan organization. Everyone has their own opinions within our group, but as an organization, we just want to present the information. And
the opportunity to be here, and thanks again. And I have parents, so all right. Good night. Thank you.
thank you very much.